What's up everyone, welcome back to EAFCLAND. Today we're diving into 4-4-2 flat variation, and let me tell you this, this formation is criminally underrated right now in FC 26. You've got two striker constantly pinning the defenders, left wing and right wing, cutting inside for those 1 versus 1s, and two midfielders working perfectly together, and one acting like a cam getting inside, and the other one controlling the middle, cutting those passes and ready to fire those shots from outside of the box. This setup is perfect for fast counterattacks and total control in transitions, and I'm about to show you the exact tactics and instructions you need to make it unstoppable. Alright, let's break it down. We're going to start with the pullable saw, putting this on counter, and a defensive approach, we're putting this on 60. Trust me guys, put this on balance, put this on short passing if you want to destroy this formation. Okay, if you think for short passing is good, man, just try and go with this. See how you aren't going to be able to do anything. Basically, it's going to keep you, it keeps you down. You're going to see your players standing there, you're not going to see your left wing making it. It's just going to mess up everything, man, trust me. Balance is okay, but counter, you're getting way good stuff with this, man. This counter, it's going to make it so hard for your opponent to avoid those counter attacks, especially from transition from defense to attack. It's going to make it so hard for your opponent, especially with the fact that you have two striker always there up front, kind of sticking to your opponent's defender, ready to make the run, kind of like receiving the ball for those counter attacks, and from there it's going to be so hard for your opponents again to stop those speed of the attack. Defensive approach, we're putting this on 60. From 50 to 60 is still good. You can go with 70, you can go with like 90 or so. I have my previous custom next video for the 451. I put that one on 95. It's a bit different here because you don't have any cam in this, and no CDM. I'm putting this on, putting this on high, it's gonna make it hot a little bit in terms of defending out as well. And just because again no cam, it's going to make it hard for you, trust me. 50 to 60, just to 60, still on balance, it does a perfect job for you. Moving on to players, basically the system how this works. You have two striker up front, always there. Like you want to pass from your center mid, these two are always going to be the two left back and right mid, the two your midfielder, wing midfielder, basically your left and right mid. On inside forward, the reason I don't have one on winger, the other one on inside forward, like my previous custom next video, is because you don't have any cam here. Okay, because of this gap, if you want to find like your left mid, let's just say she's on right on the winger, if she makes a run, there's no one, the gap between your left mid, your center mid and your striker, there's going to be a massive gap in there. Although your center mid is on playmaker, trust me, you're going to feel the void. This left wing being an inside forward and your two striker on advanced forward, basically how you want to play. You're going to see your striker having the ball, and you're going to see your left mid getting inside, getting one-on-one, go for the passes to your other striker and score from them. You're going to see other mover from your striker where you have maneuvered behind the penalty area. You can go for the passer, you can get one-on-one, I can go for the shot. Same thing for your other striker. If the mover from your strikers passes from your striker to your left mid, which is on inside forward, getting inside, and same thing for your right mid. You can do a lot of movement, link up from your striker to your left mid or right mid, whether it's going for the through balls or getting one-on-one, going for the shots. This is a good way to manipulate your defender, which way you're going to go for. All these four players, the two striker and two left mid and right mid, they go at the same time. It depends on you which one you're going to go with. Either you want to go for the shots, you want to move back, go for the left mid, gets inside, right mid gets your left and right mid are still going to go down the way. It doesn't mean they're always going to be getting like get inside the box, but the main point is to cover the space, kind of like going from the middle still, kind of like an extra force alongside your striker. This way you can do a lot of build up, a lot of movement with them. Add in a century who's a playmaker. This player is going to add like kind of like a camp. This player will get inside. This player fill those gaps that is behind your striker not having a camp. This player will cover those areas. You can go for the shot. You can get one-on-one. I'm using Bonmati. Make sure you use a very good solid player in terms of both attacking, kind of like both good in pace and of course good in terms of shooting as well. Nice agility, but of course is a great card, but do not use like a Bruno Fernandes, like a De Bruyne, this type of card. Someone that's good agility in terms of attacking and shooting. There's a lot of center mid to your striker, to your left mid and stuff like this. You need to be creative in that manner. And your other center mid being on holding, this player will cut those passes. This player will be behind the penalty area, waiting for a chance to go for the shot and score even. And if right from the shot, maybe you lose the ball, this player will be there trying to cover those areas, maybe just going for the shot. Basically, what I do with this player from behind the penalty area, I try to go for the shots with this player. Make sure you put this one on holding. Do not go with deep line playmaker defense or something like this. Putting this on holding, you get more in terms of defending as opposed to getting this, because being on sentiment, they're still going to get close to your opponent's penalty area, but you don't necessarily want, because you already have players for the attack. Putting this on holding it's not going to make it super defensively well, because it's not a CDM, but if you do this on holding, you get a bit of everything, especially if that player has a plus or plus even better. The position is just going to be so good. And in terms of defending, guys, there's no magic. With this, choose defender, left back, and fullback balance. The goalkeeper being on super keeper. You can go with goalkeeper if you want. It doesn't matter whichever one you want to go with. But in terms of defending, it's so simple. The players will cover those areas to try to cover those areas there. Fullbacks try to cover back, go for the stand tackle, slide tackle. It depends on how well you do it, honestly. It depends on how well you can go, like the timing of your stand tackle, timing of your slide tackles, and the timing of, basically how well you anticipate your opponent's next move. Okay, if you stay in front of them, you don't let them take those shots. In terms of defending, you can do a very good job. But better than your mind, it's not a defensive formation. If you lack defensively, it's more ideal to go for like a 4-2-1-3, 4-2-3-1, probably the best one that has a both balance from defense to attack. But the good thing with the 4-4-2 is that you always have two strikers up front ready to make the run, and it's going to stretch your opponent's defense with the left and right mid once in the beginning side. It's going to be very good. And the creative way, of course, if you have problems in terms of attacking and starting the build up. And as always, I'm going to put the code in the description. And that's how you master 4-4-2 flat variation. It keeps your attack dangerous and your defense solid every single game. If this setup helped you, smash that like button and drop a comment on which formation you want me to break down next. And do not forget to subscribe to join the EAFCLAND community for more FC26 tactics and gameplay, and of course meta breakdown. Thanks for watching EAFCLAND, where every tactics becomes meta, and I'll see you guys in the next one.